What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome to my Royal Rumble 2018 predictions video here on this channel. And man, this year is, I think, trickier than most years in terms of picking a lot of these winners, because this stuff, I kind of don't know what direction they're going into WrestleMania, so it makes things a bit difficult. But as of right now, as I record this on a Thursday afternoon, there has been nothing announced for the pre-show, for the kickoff show. However long that show is, there are currently no matches announced. Therefore, whatever gets announced between now and Sunday night, I don't know, and I can't call in this video. And Brock's just like, yep, I'm Brock. Anyway, we have 6 matches on the card here. There were 7, but then Enzo pulled an Enzo, and he's donezo. So, kicking off in the actual show itself with the Usos versus Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the SmackDown Tag Team titles, quite possibly stealing the show, because the SmackDown Tag Division has been consistently the best matches in like the past year and a half. They've all been pretty much really, really good. So I will no doubt think that this will follow in those footsteps for this match. But then who ends up winning this whole shebang with what will hopefully be a very good match? And I think that it's time to have Gable and Benjamin win those tag team titles after getting screwed because of the instant replay and having the wrong Uso get pinned and having the non-legal people involved in the pinfall. And then other matches on Raw, oh sure, there's no instant replay there, but yeah. Anyway, I think that Gable and Benjamin are your new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And then that obviously gives you a bunch of different directions to go in with that. Or just, you know, endless rematches with the Usos. But I have to wonder how much also the drunk driving from one of the Usos is going to impact the potential of them keeping their titles or not. Or if, like, nobody cares. Hey, at least they didn't pull an Enzo, basically. Anyway. Speaking of your tag team division, you have your Raw Tag Team Champions. That is Seth freaking Rollins and Jason freaking Jordan versus Sheamus and Cesaro again. And honestly, after this match, I'm hoping that this match causes the breakup of Rollins and Jordan, because hopefully you can set up for a good, high-profile singles match for Seth freaking Rollins for WrestleMania. And obviously that won't happen if he's still mired in a tag team with Jason Jordan, to an extent. So yes, I will pick again. The Raw Tag Team titles will change hands, hopefully. And back to Sheamus and Cesaro. And for how much longer, considering that Cesaro has the spinal stenosis neck issue? Who knows? Give him one last good run? I don't know how much longer he has. F5 to the Big Red Machine Kane. Is that enough? Yes, it is, Brock Lesnar. Okay. Like, I know it's probably going to be a while until the return of Dean Ambrose. And you could definitely build a Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan singles program, right? So I think that there will be some kind of a miscommunication, and then Sheamus and Cesaro, being the consummate tag team professionals that they are, will win this match and win back their tag team titles. But otherwise, you know, look, we need some fresh blood, some fresh matchups in the Raw Tag Team division. It can't just be these 4 fighting over and over and over and over, because that's kind of just gotten to the point where it's just really dull. So hey, how about the Revival? Stop burying the Revival. Do a thing with them. Anyway, moving on to another title match here, we have the phenomenal AJ Styles fighting in a handicap match for the WWE title, which is kind of crazy, but hey, it's the Royal Rumble. Kind of like the most important things at the Rumble are the Rumble matches themselves. So things for titles are kind of not as important in the Rumble. And therefore, having him defend against both Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, the Yep movement, I think that there will be a retaining of the title by AJ Styles. And why, you might ask? They are involved in what is the most sports entertainment feud at the moment, which means inevitably, you're going to see some interference from both Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon as they do whatever the hell those two are doing. And so, because of those shenanigans, I think that AJ will retain his belt somehow, some way. And Kalisto like doing an RKO there. What the hell? What the hell? Anyway, we have your Universal Championship, your part-time champion, Brock Lesnar, versus the monster among men, Braun Strowman, versus the Big Red Machine, a title match for Kane in 2018. That is insane. Kane, go back to running for mayor. Mark Henry is done. Big Show is done. Kane, you're next on that list. Just bye. Bye. But you know, the only reason that Kane is in this match, the literal only reason, will be to take this pinfall. And so, you want to keep Brock looking strong. You want to keep the F5 looking strong. One F5, that's all it takes, because they've been doing that for the past couple of months, because when inevitably we hit WrestleMania, Brock and Roman, and Brock hits that F5 and Roman kicks out, that's the moment. You spend all that time building to that one moment at WrestleMania. So Brock pins Kane, because obviously you want Brock to still look strong, and you want Braun to keep being Braun and looking like a monster. So you can't have Braun eating more pinfalls like he did last time against Brock. So you literally have Kane only in here to get pinned, because he's Kane. So Brock pins Kane, Brock retains, goes on to Mania to fight Roman freaking Reigns. We'll get to that. So, then we have the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match. And there have been 18 announced competitors out of 30. So certainly some legends, certainly some surprises, people who might have been in the Mae Young Classic, etc., etc. I would expect, say, a Beth Phoenix to show up, because she's been doing the commentary on the Mixed Match Challenge. Perhaps Lita, perhaps, Eve could show up. You don't know. But of the 18 announced, I think your strong contenders, obviously Asuka, obviously. But also perhaps a Becky, also perhaps on commentary, Stephanie McMahon. Now, it's not unheard of for someone on commentary to enter into the Royal Rumble. It's been done. So that would not surprise me. And then of course your long shot. I'm out filming a movie and I can't show up. The often rumored Ronda Rousey, the rowdy Ronda Rousey, could appear and could win. I wouldn't say that filming a movie precludes her from being flown in on a private jet just to show up for that match in and of itself. It would not surprise me. But, taking into account Ronda not being there, then I think really the only smart choice here is Asuka. Asuka all the way. Like, honestly, I can't imagine any other real scenario outside of Steph doing something at the end there, being like number 30, or having Ronda Rousey. So from what's been announced, I'm going to say Asuka. And then, that brings us to your men's Royal Rumble match. Again, the past several years, like 5 or 6 years, have been very predictable, at least with the smart money that hits before the matches, and that kind of thing. It's been very kind of, alright, here's your storyline we're going into for Mania, predictable. And even, I went back and watched my last 3 Rumble predictions videos on this channel, and all 3 I got right. So, this year, it's less predictable. And I know some folks are going to say, oh, but Daniel Bryan is hot on the money right now, even though he's not officially been cleared to compete, even though that would be a super shocking surprise, he's smart money to win this thing. And I'm like, yeah, that's hard to believe. I mean, look, anything could happen. It's wrestling. But I find that very difficult to believe. So, what I think, your 3 real contenders here for potentially winning this thing would be, number 1, Roman freaking Reigns, because he just lost the IC belt to The Miz. Not since the Rumble being the key to the main event of WrestleMania has anyone with a belt ever won the Rumble. Also, John Cena is another hot contender, because They didn't do anything with Taker and Cena on that Raw 25, so that definitely would be a hot contender. And then if John Cena went to go fight AJ Styles at Mania and beat him, then he wins that historic 17-time championship. But also Nakamura. And that's just me personally saying I want Nakamura to win because it would be different. It would be someone fresh. And we know that Nakamura and AJ Styles can have amazing matches. They've done it before. They can do it again. Now, I guess the question is, who? Who? And the conclusion that I came to, and how you would do this in Philadelphia, specifically this year, in Philadelphia, how you would make this happen and make it actually work, right? So first of all, you think, all right, WWE has a history of doing really stupid things. And you go, what is the stupidest thing they could do at the end of the Royal Rumble? And obviously, that is put over Roman Reigns. For the second time in the Rumble in Philadelphia. Last time they did that, they booed The Rock. They booed The Rock. Right? So you're like, how do you get fans to cheer Roman Reigns winning the Rumble again in Philadelphia this year? And you go, well, the Eagles are going to the Super Bowl next week. So, it's very, very simple. Get to the end of the match, right? Like final four, final three, whatever. Here comes number 30. Number 30. Mojo Rawley. Wearing a Patriots jersey. Or the colors or whatever. Have him very clearly be like, obviously his friend is Gronk. So have him be like, yeah, Patriots. In Philadelphia, week before Super Bowl. Have Roman Reigns beat the ever-loving hell out of Mojo. Throw him out to win the Rumble. There you go. The fans are going to cheer Roman Reigns at that point. I think the fans' hatred of the Patriots override their hatred of Roman Reigns. Much like last year, they got the fans to cheer for Randy Orton, of all folks, winning the Rumble because at least it wasn't Roman, and they gave it to Randy. And honestly, it could be any heel doing that, but obviously Mojo, friends with Gronk, that'll make a lot of sense. Have him out there in Patriots gear, and people will just lose their damn minds and then forget, oh wait, we hate Roman, and then he beats up Mojo, throws him out, wins the Rumble, and there you go. The commentary can play up Mojo's experience from winning the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. It kind of all, like the booking there, kind of all would work to a degree. Doink the freaking clown. Anyway, those are my 2018 Royal Rumble predictions video. I am your host, the Tax Slug. Let me know who you think's gonna win down in the comments below. I'll see you next time and every day right here on this channel. And I'm out.